Do your thing, brother. Much respect to you, brother.
By the thousands, and it's backfiring because the Dems, they believe that if they get as many of them in here as possible, they're going to vote Democrat. But it's backfiring because they don't have the money to cover all this. The last time I spoke to you, brother, and you too, sister, we was talking about this, and I'm gonna stand on it. They don't have the money to cover these things. They don't have it, and then people are complaining. You sending all this money to the Ukraine, but then the people at home are catching heat. It don't make no sense. The system is breaking down right before your eyes, and it's going to continue to break down. And I'm glad it's breaking down because now people are going to start to wake up.
I'm with you. I'm glad it's breaking down too, but I'd rather, we be unified before it break down, but we know that ain't gonna happen, but I agree, man. This shit our people gotta wake up. People gotta wake up to the corruptness. But I'm gonna let y'all talk, and then we're gonna play another video. Shout out to A-Knots24. What's good? Shout out to everybody in the house. Smoke signal say you ducking them, brother. Yeah, and that's why I always respect. Let me let my brother, the enemy's public up. Let me take this banner down real quick. Shout out to the enemy's public.
Salute.
My partner right there. That's my brother. I always got respect for that brother. He the one that helped me with this topic, bringing it to my
peace.
Attention. I needed to talk about it. Peace, good brother. You got the mic.
Salute to the family. Some of these mayors and politicians, in particular, Eric Adams, clueless, because they use these words, these cliche words like sanctuary, playing on the emotions of the people, and he really think that he is offering sanctuary to people. They really actually think that. They made him believe that he's offering a sanctuary to the people. When you see the title, The American Dream is white. When they come over here, when they go to the census board and they get their classification, they have to mark down white. And most of them so willingly do it because that's the American dream. When they dream about coming over here, they see what these people have, and that's their dream, to come over here and become white. You heard what Chuck Schumer said. Chuck Schumer said a certain people are not producing children like they used to. He was talking about his people. So they had to increase their ranks. And that's why they allow people to come here, because they have to increase their rank and file because they're not having children like they used to. And they have this census in the future saying in the next 30 to 35 years, everybody's going to look like us. If we keep, dealing with these people, and in particular, having sex with them, everybody's going to look like us. And it's basically what Dr. Francis Cress Welsing said, fear of a black planet, basically. And that's one of the things that they fear the most. And the fact that some people will come here, or the most thing that they fear, that they keep, that why they use so much weapons of mass distraction, which will lead to our destruction, is our unity. Whenever they see us organizing, they find a way, and they find a willing participant to go and mess that up. So we can't have, the one thing we can't have them doing is having real unity. That's why I say when people sell us out and people come between what our efforts are, it should be a dire consequence, because we're talking about a whole nation of people. If they had Border Patrol cutting down the wire when they're supposed to stop the people, and if you look at who the Border Patrol is, it looks just like the people who's trying to come over here. So of course, a immigrant council person is going to be pro-immigrant, of course. and they're going to talk this thing up. They're allowing these people to come and get driver's license regardless to status, and they're going to allow them to become police officers regardless
Yes,
of status.
they said
You're
that in the other video. Big facts. Yes, they did.
going
Brother,
to do that also.
hey, shout out to Talk Your Talk Media, Voodoo Child, and my brother, Legend of Naga Charlie. Shout
Well,
out to all y'all. Go ahead, brother.
I kind of see it a little different. I see the fear of a brown country that's an issue, and if things keep going, it's going to be a race war, and a civil war.
Well, that's already here, but it's just that when people think about war, they only think about the violence. If we don't realize that there's already a race war, some of us need a late pass. We're late because war is not only violence. If you look at every entity that that our people are involved in, someone's at war with us against that, trying to stop our progress. All the things that Big Dog Philly OG talks about, the education, the religion, the medical, you name it. There's somebody at war against us in that entity. So war don't only mean violence. But I agree with you. I don't disagree with you. But we need to just consider that. And I land right there.
Indeed, the enemy's public. Indeed. Yeah, and they're also afraid of the Black Messiah rising, and that's the biggest threat. And that threat has the Black Messiah has no concern for them. They don't care about what they do amongst themselves. We're trying to take care of our own. And as I mentioned on my live last week, these people don't sleep. They're trying to concoct every kind of